Yo, what's happening, Raider Nation? It's your boy Soto here. You know what it is. Raiders versus the world. Talked about the team that the world loves to hate, your Las Vegas Raiders. All right, big things are afoot, not just for the Raiders, but also for Raiders versus the world. But we'll get to that later. For right now, man, I just want to believe more in the secondary. I really do. And I did a video yesterday about Jabril Peppers, and I think he still would be a good pickup. But there's another guy out there, and it's tough. Okay, I hear a lot of rumors. All right, and I don't report on a lot of them because I don't want to do a lot of like fake, phony news type of stuff just to get views. This is not what I do. I did the Trey Hendrickson thing because it was reported in a bunch of different places. Now there's another one. This one is a little bit more feasible because it's a different situation. It's not a superstar player who's looking to get more money and looking to force his way out. This is a franchise who just traded away a superstar player and who may be having a bit of a fire sale, but in a weird way. And we're going to get to all that. But before we do, I want to make sure everyone please like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free to do. And it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing absolutely nothing, just watching the video. On top of that, we have the Shield Society. Shield Society, really cool, man. It's $5 a month. Basically, the big thing you're going to get is you're going to get the watch parties with me. So you can watch the games along with me, get my analysis and my comments throughout the game. Also have the chance to be in the comments and also be on screen yourself. Again, don't have to worry about what you say or what you don't say or whatever, because it's just us. It's just the paid members. Don't have to worry about anyone else finding out what's happening in our private session. So it's all us. Really cool, man. I think you guys are going to really like it. All right, who am I talking about? I'm talking about Trevon Diggs from the Cowboys. When Micah Parsons was traded away, it was like a huge vacuum in that defense. What are they going to do? Are they going to rebuild the defense? Are they going to rebuild and knock everything down? What are they going to do? Well, the Cowboys just gave DaRon Bland like $92 million, okay? So they're not really just starting over from scratch, okay? But there may be some pieces that they may want to move on from to build more for the future. Look, Diggs got paid too, okay? Diggs got a $97 million deal, all right? So they may not want to have two corners that make almost $200 million between the two of them. They may want to move on from one and go younger and just work around DaRon Bland. So that's the impetus of this whole thing, okay? Where does this all start? Okay, it all starts with the Raiders need help at corner. They're good with Stokes. They like Stokes a lot, and I'm not going to say yes or no with him because I haven't seen him in the game yet. But the other corner is it going to be Darian Porter? Is it going to be Caillou Bukele? Was it supposed to be Jacorian Bennett, but he just didn't pan out? What's happening here? Trevon Diggs will like set all that to rest. If he comes over via trade, he's going to be the number one corner on the team, and that's it. All right. So there is a huge need at corner because I wish we had a little bit more. I don't think they're going to be a bad unit per se, but I would like to have a little bit more. Now, Trevon Diggs a little bit more than a little bit more. He's actually quite a bit more. So he would definitely help the Raiders secondary right away. This is not just some guy that floats along and makes money in the NFL. No, this is a two-time Pro Bowler. He's a one-time All-Pro. Definitely one of the better man corners in the league. He does gamble a lot, but it does pay off too. So let's go back to this whole thing, okay? The whole Dallas situation, all right? So the Cowboys trade Micah Parsons to the Packers, okay? And it sparked a little speculation about the potential fire sale. Now, I don't think it's going to be a huge fire sale as far as everyone's going, but I think they're going to get certain pieces and build with different ones. I don't know that the team really looks at Trevon Diggs the way they saw him before they gave him his contract. I think DaRon Bland, passed Trevon Diggs. And they're like, okay, we want to build around that guy first, then Trevon Diggs, we can make him expendable. Also, on top of saving his contract in the future, they'll save $9.6 million this season if they trade him away. So that's now no small thing, okay? If in case the Cowboys start winning games, they still have a little bit more flexibility with almost $10 million extra in their pockets. It's feasible. It actually makes a lot of sense. And the signing of DaRon Bland makes it a little bit more sense now. They're going to have to build this team. They're going to have to build the interior, the pass rush, and all that. They're going to have to build it over again. And if you're going to build, I don't know how much you're going to want to spend on the secondary if you're going to have to build the rest of your defense as well. I don't know. It just seems, the timing just seems weird, okay? But Trevon Diggs is a good player, man. Like, what's it going to take to get him? I've heard as low as a 6th-round pick to a 5th, 4th-round pick, conditional 3rd, something like that. I'm kind of in the middle there, maybe a 4th, or even we don't have a 5th next season, but a 6th. I don't know, man. I don't think it's going to be as much as people might think. I think people feel like everyone's worth a 1st rounder, right? And yeah, they got 2 first-rounders for Micah Parsons, but I mean, Trevon Diggs, in the grand scheme of things, isn't a generational type talent like Micah Parsons is. So I would say with the amount of money he's making right now, with that 5-year, $97 million deal that he still has, I don't know that it's going to take all that much, considering there's a little bit of a spat going on between Trevon Diggs and the Cowboys anyway. Let's look at this from the Cowboys' perspective based on why they would want to move on from Trevon Diggs. They signed him to a huge deal, and he's missed like 21 games in the last 2 seasons because of knee injuries. And that could be because it's just bad luck, or, I mean, from a negative viewpoint from the Cowboys, it could be, well, this guy gets paid, and now he wants to take a bunch of time off. I don't know, man. I don't see that being the case. I think it's just a lot of bad luck. And with injuries, it's crazy because a guy is injury prone until he's not, right? Look at Christian McCaffrey, okay? He was seen as injury prone when he was with the Panthers because he missed a lot of time for a couple of years. He gets traded to the 49ers. So, okay, he's fine. And now he's considered one of the best running backs in the league. And people don't really talk about his injury history. So it could be something where, get Alex Guerrero's hands on him and make him a little bit healthier, a little bit better prehab, a little bit better rehab, and he's good to go. But that is a potential thing there. He is a good player, but he's missed a lot of time the last 2 years. Now, that has been good for DaRon Bland because it have helped him shine, and now he got his big contract. So you got 2 guys here. You got guys a little bit younger in Bland, who has been healthy, and a little bit older guy in Diggs, who hasn't been as healthy. What do you want to do? Yeah, I would probably want to get rid of that contract too. I mean, besides DaRon Bland, they have Kyer Elam. They got Siobhan Ravel, a rookie who's a really good corner, I think. So they have some depth at corner, and they could kind of absorb, I think, trading away Trevon Diggs, as good as Trevon Diggs is. If he's healthy, and I believe he was taken off the PUP list, which makes him eligible to trade, it just seems like everything's falling into place. Like we talked about with the Jabril Peppers, there is plenty of cap space to absorb a contract for a Trevon Diggs. So that's not an issue here. What we're looking at here is there could be competing interest, okay? There's teams out there like the Saints out there, even the 49ers are out there kind of lurking around looking for some corner help. It all depends on what they want to do. If I'm the Cowboys, I wouldn't trade another one of my better players from my team to the NFC again. I would trade him off to the AFC and just be done with it. Now, it just so happens that we do play the Cowboys this year, so he would have to play him anyway, but still, it doesn't matter. Get him out of the conference. Don't have to see him. Don't have to look at him until maybe once every so often, right? Now, as far as Trevon Diggs being a fit, the fit is actually pretty good considering what we want to do on the outside. Now, this is a little bit different from the safeties because with safeties, we're all about versatility, right? We're all about being able to play the slot, being able to play deep in the box, all that stuff. With corners, we just need guys that are big, tall, long, fast, and can play tough man defense. That is Trevon Diggs. He's about 6'2", nice long arms. He's got a nose for the ball, and he excels in man. So why would you want to trade away a player like that? Well, I think his time with the Cowboys has pretty much been worn out. Jerry's kind of putting a lot of pressure on these guys, and he's kind of strong-arming these players. And, I mean, why would you get rid of Micah Parsons? I have no clue. But that left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. I don't think that there's been a lot of love lost between those two sides for quite a few years now. So, look, basically it's this, okay? You're going to look at a leader in your secondary. Who's it going to be? The guy that you gave money to a few years ago, who's a little bit maybe a malcontent as far as how the team and the players are being treated by management, or the guy who you just paid right now? Yeah, DaRon Bland is now being looked at as the leader of that secondary, okay? So that's the switch there. I think they're going to want to get rid of Trevon Diggs, get him out of the locker room, get that feeling away from the other players, and build to the future. As far as Trevon Diggs go, it's just the timing looks really strange as far as you're giving DaRon Bland a lot of money, and now you're saying that, Trevon Diggs is on the trading block. It's really strange. It's really weird. I think that the Cowboys may have a little bit of buyer's remorse because Trevon Diggs played so well leading up to his contract, and he just had a lot of bad luck with back-to-back knee injuries. I mean, as good as Trevon Diggs is, he wouldn't necessarily have to come in and be the best corner right away. I mean, I do like Eric Stokes. I like him quite a bit, and I think they're going to deploy this defense a little bit differently than what we might think. I think it was a very vanilla in the preseason. They're going to do a lot of different things defensively. But I think Trevon Diggs could come in there and he can play a very big role. I think he's going to be a good asset to any team he goes to because I think with the injury history, they're not going to put him on an island all the time and say, hey, you just take this guy and everyone else just clear away, right? That's what they did in the past. And I mean, with mixed results, he's a guy that can make things happen, but you got to put him in the right positions. And I'm telling you right now, both Patrick Graham and Pete Carroll are two guys that can definitely find ways to make guys work. So to sum this all up, the Cowboys are looking towards Jerome Bland to be their kind of cornerstone in the secondary for the future. That's why they just gave him the money. That's the guy. I don't know, man. It just seems like it was a bad situation for the Cowboys, and I don't know if they want to make it any worse by keeping Trevon Diggs around, knowing how close he was with Micah Parsons and how unhappy he is about this trade. Now, as far as the bad taste left in the Cowboys' mouth, I understand that back-to-back injuries to the knee in back-to-back seasons. That's a tough one to swallow, man. And that's my only trepidation about going after Trevon Diggs. But if you're giving up a 6th-round pick, I mean, yeah, man, go ahead and do it. Take the money off their books. You have the money to spend. You can definitely get it done. It's a position of need for you. I think it could be an excellent chance to make a big splash in the secondary. Definitely a place where we're going to be needed. All right, guys, that's my time for today. Really appreciate you guys watching. Go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to this video. It's an excellent way to support the channel. It's absolutely free to do. And it's the bare minimum you can do to support the channel besides doing absolutely nothing, just watch the video. Guys, keep killing it, man. I really appreciate you guys. We got the Shield Society. It's only $5 a month. You get the videos right away. You also get priority into the members only watch parties. You get to link up and you can be on the watch party yourself, ask any questions or make any comments during the game. It's really fun. It's going to be a great time for all of us involved. If you can do it, great. If you can't, that's fine too. All right, guys, go ahead and make sure to tell your friends, tell your haters, tell your mamas, tell everybody. Raiders versus the world is the greatest thing going on Raider Nation today. All right, guys, it's my time. Until next time, everybody. Peace. Hey, Raider Nation. Thanks for watching. There's plenty more where that came from. Go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment. Make sure to subscribe and share to all your socials. It's the bare minimum you can do without doing absolutely nothing.